Let's continue our journey, the further adventures of Indiana Jones by Marvel, the comic series, issues 7 and 8, which form the story arc Africa Screams. And let me say this, like, right away. This may be my favorite story arc so far in the Marvel run. Similar to like the Max McCoy books, this one has the feeling of an Indiana Jones plot. We open with a little like self-contained prologue. Indy is fighting some monks in France, but they are actually like artifact thieves. And he beats them up. We get an introduction to a main villain of sorts. Again, he's similar to Belloc, like an anti-Indy who's just selling artifacts for money. He returns in the main story. Because after this, Indy and Marion, who demands to go along, they travel to Africa. Because they are looking for a tribe, a native tribe, who are supposed to be descendants of people from Atlantis, who got like outcasted or exiled. Eventually, in Africa, Indy and Marion have to survive like the wildlife there. Like alligators, snakes, hippos, whatever you want. And quicksand even, in a scene which reminded me of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Again, it's like poetry, it rhymes. They eventually also run into Nazis, of course. We get some really fucking bad German at parts. And we also get the return of the not Belloc, you know, the fake monk guy. Who, with no spoilers, kind of gets set up as like a bigger enemy. And I'm wondering if there's gonna be anything done with that in later stories. Another thing I was wondering, so I haven't played the video game Fate of Atlantis, or read the comic adaptation by Dark Horse, which also exists, but I think the story of that is like the people of Atlantis are like a hugely advanced, almost like alien civilization with incredible technology, and now I was worried about this comic fitting with that continuity. I mean, I think it does. Like, the natives in here just got, like, outcasted from Atlantis, and they do have, like, magical stuff. They have, like, magic crystals, which can really hurt people, I'm gonna say. And I think, even though I don't really know, like, the Atlantis storyline from the game and comic, it may work. Like, there's, like, hundreds or even thousands of years between the real Atlantis people and this sect of, like, outcasts. If anything, this story has also made me more interested to check out Fate of Atlantis, just to see if the continuity is there, if it works. But on its own, this is a fast-paced, pulpy, fun indie adventure that hits all the beats. Again, I can absolutely recommend it. The series so far has been pretty excellent. And I'm really hoping it stays that way, but we should see next time. With issues 9 and 10, The Gold Goddess.